Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. This is Dr. Crosscheck and I'm very happy to be here today because today we have another draft related video about one of the top prospects from this draft and maybe one of the prospects that I think a lot of scouts don't talk enough about. Carter Bear, one of the most fun and energetic player from this draft. So let's jump right to it. So Carter Bear, one of the most promising player from the WHL for the 2025 NHL draft. And for me, he's one of the most fun player to watch this year. And I think maybe just two or three guys are more fun to watch. And you know already if you have watched my mid-season video about my top 20 ranking, Connor Bear is a guy I'm pretty high on, and maybe I'm one of the guy who believe in him the most because he was number 6 in my mock draft. And this is a guy I've seen a lot of good and great thing about him. This is a guy that I like a lot, and I don't see a lot of player with his work ethic this year in this draft. I think this is the guy who have the biggest level of implication this season, and I see a great future for him in the NHL. Now about his size and measurement, Connor Bear is a 6 foot, 180 pounds center who played most of the season at left wing this year, and he's kind of a little bit everywhere on ranking between 7 to 25th overall. FC Hockey have him at 35, but for me right now is number 6. This is a guy that I can see easily becoming a top 6 center or at least a middle 6 center, but his production is pretty great also. 71 point in 42 game, 34 goal, 37 assists. And if he continue like that, he's going to make over 100 points. And right now I think he's a number 7 in the WHL in scoring wise and number 6 in point per game. So Carter Bear is not just an energetic player with a lot of energy and intensity, but also a pretty good scorer and point producer in the WHL. If you want a little bit of comparison for what Carter Bear is doing, I think if you go a couple of years ago, I think one guy that have changed his style of play in the NHL, but I think the style of play of this player in the NHL is pretty similar of what Carter Bear do in the WHL is Sam Bennett. Sam Bennett is a center, go to the action, is pretty gritty, and the size is pretty similar. The position is exactly the same, and number wise, Carter Bear do more at the same age. And you need to remember Sam Bennett was the number 4 overall of his draft class. So yeah, Carter Bear I think have more upside than Sam Bennett offensively, and I'm gonna talk a little bit about the strength of Carter Bear and weakness in a couple of seconds. But I really see good comparison about the style of play and how they play the game. So now for the strength and weaknesses of Carter Bear. Carter Bear is maybe the guy who's the most involved in the game in this draft. This is a guy always in the action and never taking a game off. This is a guy who have a great shot, great handling, and is a pretty solid playmaker. But also for the weakness, is kind of linked with one of his greatest strength, the implication. Sometimes Carter Bear is too involved in the action, and that can hurt him in transition or in other situation where it can be more open for him to be more dangerous offensively because it's too much in the traffic and the action. So that was my video about Carter Bear. If you want more video about the 2025 NHF draft, you can go see to my channel, have a couple of them, and I hope that you like this one. So like and subscribe, and I hope to see you next time.